I did want to show everybody what's happening. Right now at the fairgrounds here in San Benito.
Maybe there's just something in the water in Resaca City. When we first got there 10 months ago, the lawbreaking had already begun. The city secretary, Ruth McGinnis, had ignored requests, multiple ones, to see campaign finance records for over a month. That's illegal.
No, it's not, sir.
It absolutely is.
No, it's not.
You want to test it in court?
Sure.
The guy paid by San Benito taxpayers to deal with media folks like us wouldn't let us see the records either. Can I tell you something? I don't play games.
Neither do I.
You're violating. Yeah, go ahead, call the police. The local cops wanted no part of it. But later that day, I spoke to San Benito's city commission. Even in the most corrupt towns, they know that campaign finance records are public records. Boy, it's gone downhill from there. Why are we such a threat to the power in San Benito? Maybe it's because they continue to disrespect the people who are paying the bills.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina.
You had to feel bad for Cristina Garcia. The San Benito Public Information Officer was live on the city's Facebook page, trying to put on the best face possible on the final day of the Hog Waddle. Lucha Libre wrestlers attracted a small crowd.
A lot of people have shown up today. Thank you all so much for coming out.
But you could see behind her that a lot of the fairgrounds were totally empty, even though admission was free.
The RGV event organizers say the San Benito Hog Waddle had to be canceled because of the rain.
3 of the big concert days had been a washout. It was raining, unusually cold. Glad we didn't make the trip down. But we could have met Christina there, hired last November.
And we're here to answer any questions that anyone may have.
She had refused to respond to a single one of our questions since then. So when I saw her valiant Hog Waddle report, I sent her a message on Facebook. Hey, return my call someday. I had even sent her a message on LinkedIn. You're the media person paid by the city of San Benito, yet you ignore our questions. Stay tuned.
I love San Benito.
City Manager Fred Sandoval had illegally withheld emails from us. Some had been deleted on his computer.
Don't forget that. Did y'all like a taco?
But we still got them. And look at this. Garcia complaining that message I sent her felt like a, quote, subtle threat or an attempt to intimidate. You're kidding, right? Garcia apparently needs help dealing with me.
Awesome, yes.
In November, the city hired the Margulies Communications Group as a public relations council. And it's clear they want to know about me and my investigative videos.
And we are live. Hell yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in to the Mickey G channel. All right. Thank you for tuning in to the Mickey G channel starring Mickey G. Thank you. I appreciate it so much, ladies and gentlemen. You all are beautiful. And JB the God Killer. Give it up for our special guest celebrating 50 million views on their social media reels. Give it up for Freddy and Jenna Ramirez. All right.
Crazy. 50 million views.
That is insane.
Bro, that's what I said.
How do you count that?
Man, I don't know. We just went on a trip and we started like just counting all it, like all the videos that we've been getting millions of views on, and it's like, babe, you know what? We've equaled like to 50 million views. What the heck?
That's insane, dude.
Man.
That is incredibly insane. If anything, I need to bring that up because, at this point, we've known you for quite a bit. And I have you on my social media and I know you guys have a following. I never really, I guess I didn't look closely enough, but it's insane. Like you guys really do have a lot of, this is the right page, right? This is your page?
Yeah, that's my page.
Is it under videos? How do I, Reels.
Reels.
All right.
Sorry about my voice, man. Me and her, we've been sick for the past,
Good.
recovering.
Yeah.
We're not sick anymore, but our voice is recovering back.
Something's going around.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. A lot.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ugh, I just realized that earlier today I did a test. Oh, perfect. All right.
We're good?
We were good. Don't worry.
Can they
Don't worry
hear
about
us?
it. Yeah, I got a message from my wife. I don't think you're on YouTube. It's because what happened was earlier today I did a test stream and I put it on private so that way nobody could see that I'm testing.
Yeah.
And so
It was still on private.
Yeah, I didn't change it, but I changed it right now, so we're up. No big deal.
I was saying YouTube was a good one.
Yeah, no.
YouTube, you get random, a lot of like random people.
This is random.
That's what you want,
YouTubers.
though. And
Yeah.
a big shout out to everybody watching right now, though, or who are about to tune in.
Yes, shout out everybody. All right, take it easy. But yeah, what happened was we weren't public on YouTube, but now we are, and that's what's important. You guys didn't miss anything particularly right now. All right, either way, yeah. So let's check out your Facebook page. This is under Freddy Honda Ramirez.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay if I call you that now?
That is officially, I guess, my name. And you know what's funny, bro? Everybody thinks that Freddy Honda is my real name.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Mm-mm.
And you know how right now I haven't re-verified my page, right? Because I need my ID. I lost my ID. But and my official name, my name is Jose Alfredo Ramirez.
I was going to say, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Freddy, Alfredo, and stuff. So.
I was like, your name's not even Freddy? What the hell?
No. Well,
But that makes sense.
Freddy's
So people
English.
see me and they're like, "Is your name really Honda, bro?" And I'm like, "No, bro, it's not." Like,
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, okay.
Alfredo Horacio, Ramirez.
like I have the most Mexican name out there, bro.
Yeah, because I was thinking, okay, that makes sense. Your name's not actually Honda, but I was like, at least your name has to be Freddy. But okay, but that makes sense.
Yeah,
Alfredo Freddy.
Alfredo.
It's like Joe Smith,
Yeah.
but you're still within the fine lines. Like, yeah, it makes total sense.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're referencing.
Yeah, I mean,
Because like back in the day, Mickey,
You agreed with them. But
back in the day, Mickey, when you made a Facebook, sometimes people were like, "I'm not going to use my real name. I'm going to use
for sure.
Joe,
Okay, nah,
John
you mix
Smith."
it.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm just another John Smith on Facebook.
well, you already dropped it there because you said Joe Smith. So
What
now we're supposed
John,
to follow.
Jose, whatever. You could change it up. It doesn't have to be one
Jose
thing
Alfredo
either.
Ramirez.
You know?
But the last name does have to be Smith.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, there was a lot of lines we had to the dots that we had to connect in order to make sense of that. Either way, so let's go to your Facebook page. Yeah, and then you were like, yeah, check it out, dude. We have a lot of like reels that have gone viral, and yeah, like see this one, over 200,000 views,
39K.
1 million views.
1.1.
Yeah, and then when I looked at your page, actually, you had all the high performing ones at the top, like millions of views.
Yes.
Play the
Ins-
1.1 one.
All right, let's go to that.
Just give it another. Let's give it another view.
They go in the concrete. 1, 2, 3. Ah! You need to calm down.
A lot of people were saying, "Why don't you?" She should have grabbed him from the balls.
You need to calm down.
Right there.
Yeah, that would.
That was one.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's simple stuff like this. Like you're telling me that sometimes you don't even know which ones will go viral.
Right.
Which ones
It's
will
always
catch
the
on.
ones that you least expect, and it's always the ones where like we're human beings, bro. We love each other. We have a wonderful marriage and wonderful family and stuff. But we have our days where like like
Everybody
give me my little
does.
space, and I'll give you your space.
Everybody
you know?
does.
Everybody does. But even in those moments of time, bro, like we're just like, okay, got to do a video.
Yeah.
You ready? Okay, let's do this. We do it or whatever. Boom, boom, okay, we're done. Bye. You know what I mean? But then like 10 minutes later, we're okay. Like like any other marriage, right? But doesn't matter when we're sick. It doesn't matter how we're feeling, bro. We're dedicated to these videos because it's constant. It's being consistent. That's how you stay in the algorithm and it makes sense.
Yeah, you stay consistent. And so how like a lot of your videos are like couple videos, right? Like between both of you two.
Mostly.
Yeah. Wow. And do you like? Was it always that way? Like, how'd you guys just, hey, let's start doing reels?
So I started doing reels for when I used to be at the, we just recently opened up a tattoo shop, but I was at another tattoo shop working there. And they were like, we need help. We don't have any followers, blah, 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 this and this. So I started doing tattoo videos.
Okay.
And tagging the shop and doing all this and doing all that, right?
Do you still have those or no?
And yeah, they're still down there. Those are like some of the old ones. These are all like videos, dude, that like, these are couple videos that it's just me and her. And a friend of mine literally just told me straight up, like, bro, you and your wife should start making videos. Like, people just love couples. They love seeing stuff that they can relate to.
Yeah.
So I started telling her, you know what? Like, it started off with one, and then another one.
Just
and then
started snowballing into this
and
thing.
then until we started really like, Meta started paying us. Like, it started off with like $100.
Yeah.
And
It started off with $100.
$100.
That's a lot.
I would have quit my job right there.
You know what I mean? And then from there, like, little by little, like, we would just see like these random videos, bro, just getting a whole bunch of like incentives. So we're like, hey, you know what? This is extra money for us for our bills. And don't get me wrong, bro. Like, we're very good-hearted people too. Like, I don't post on social media everything I use that money for, because we do like help people and charities and church and stuff like that. But like, we do use some of that portion to like pay our truck bill and whatever, like a light bill or whatever we need.
Hell yeah.
And that's like our repayment, like our what can you call it?
What do you mean repayment? That's the fruits of your labor,
from
man.
the time, because I mean, instead of spending time with my wife,
Don't feel bad for
like,
it. Don't feel bad.
Hey, wait a minute.
But it's like instead of spending time with my wife somewhere, or like with my kids, or like doing something, I guess, more productive. Like, we're doing the videos, but it is something productive. It's like work, if it makes sense.
It's at least you're getting something out of it back, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You're able to use that.
And we make people laugh.
Yeah.
Like, we never share anything negative in our videos, bro. It's always stuff to make people laugh, or like,
yeah.
And if one of us thinks it is going to be like negative, or it's going to hurt somebody's like feelings, or maybe we shouldn't. Like, no, I don't think
I had to learn that the hard way, because I have had made videos. Like, if you look at some of the videos in there, there's one.
Let's see.
How will I? Maybe I could search for it. What's it?
Let's see.
All right, let's see if we can find it.
Okay, that one, the one with my son.
Wow, that was quick. This one?
Yeah, go down. Look how much traction.
How many views it has?
247.
Oh, wow.
So check this. So a lot of my higher view videos also I have on Instagram and on TikTok. But check this out.
All right.
I got a lot of hate for this.
What the
That
hell?
is Kid Red.
Hey, are you alright, bro?
Yeah, my dad just said every time we park in a handicap spot, I had to go like this, and then he'll buy me a candy. Look, that's him.
Oh, the music.
And here comes Freddy with a candy bar.
So this was just a skit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got so much hate. Like, this is nothing. This video has 12
Dude, that
million
was good,
views
dude.
on
That was
TikTok.
good though.
On
Like,
TikTok?
Yeah, if you want to go to TikTok,
Yeah, let me go to TikTok.
you're
Might as
crossing
well.
that line, but honestly, it's like a sort of comedy of like,
I don't know if I'm logged
Well,
in.
you know.
to me, it's a skit. So it's like,
Sorry.
okay, so just because you kill somebody in a movie doesn't mean it's real.
No, if that sketch came out on like Comedy Central or from somebody,
Yeah,
like from an
South
actual
Park or
comedian that was
something.
like doing that, how is that different from you almost doing that same
Exactly.
thing? You know, it's that same.
What's funny is that even people that like had those issues, they commented and they were like, I personally have mental issues issues like that or whatever, and
Do they give you?
I thought it was funny. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious.
I didn't know where this was going. All right, well, we're glad you
Exactly.
said
So it's like, you know, like
It wasn't on the very. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no. Go to the one on.
that. Hey, who you trying to fool? Who you trying to fool? This says 47.
Instagram.
that's TikTok.
We're going to go through all of them?
No, it's Instagram.
I believe you. I
But
believe
dude,
you.
that honestly, it all adds up. It's all different, like streaming.
This one I'm logged into, so
Yeah.
we should be good.
So you go to Instagram, it's the Freddy Honda one, and this is the one. Instagram is the devil, bro.
Yeah, I believe it.
This is.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me
Read some of these comments.
I'm hella zoomed in right now.
What is it? Don't click on my search bar thing, right?
It should be on the very top.
Oh, it's on the top or what? Okay.
So Instagram doesn't.
Go under Reels.
Oh, under Reels.
Reels.
Okay, my bad. All right, let's see.
There you go.
All right, so people,
see?
just so they're aware, this is Freddy Honda
Instagram.
_popular loner
There
with
you go.
the
The
3.
10.3 million.
Oh,
And
there-
read some of the comments.
Oh yeah.
Which
All right, you weren't kidding. This is 10.3 million views.
wow.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I just wanted people to see it on the screen.
Let's
10.3
read.
million.
Okay, Mickey loves the negative comments, so
I can't get enough of
I
it.
love reading negative comments
That's
when I'm in my
Freddy.
toilet.
I can't read comments.
no, I mean either.
I'm like, oh, you know what? And then
This is not funny. You should be ashamed.
What
Oh,
was the reply?
230 likes.
Click the replies.
Oh, see, Jamie's all in.
he's like, go.
No, that's your specialty diddler.
Wait, what? No.
If it wasn't, then Camel Toe wouldn't have had all those people on stage shaking their asses for
What
attention.
the
Oh, this
more,
we're in the middle of a
There's
political
war,
rant.
bro. All these
like,
videos have wars.
What are they saying? I was about to flip on camera.
You're just mad because you live in Canada. we caught it in the middle of the conversation.
You were
That's
nail
what I was
polish.
saying. Like, what's the context?
But I think there was a political argument.
Why did they have to bring in that kind of nationality?
You're just mad because you're from Canada.
Okay, let's see it. He was replying to SGW Mama. You must have voted for Trump if you think that this is funny. Of course I voted for Trump. I'm a racist, not a pedophile.
Wait, you go.
Trust me, if you voted for Trump, you're also a pedophile. No, that's your specialty, diddler.
There it is.
It all makes
There it
sense
is
now.
now.
Wow. You're just mad because... Oh, you're just mad because I live in Canada and you don't. Oh, what? That's the lamest flex ever. Lame. All right, let's look at some other ones. All right, let's see.
My son's
That
like,
was good though. That was good.
There's always little wars, bro.
This is awful. I'm sorry, but this is so awful. I have a disability. This is not funny.
Look at the replies. What?
Go to the egg.
Let me go to the first. I already made a mistake of. All right. That she's not funny. That's messed up. All right. The problem of today is everybody always gets offended from nothing. Freaking grow a pair and get over it. Children are cruel or make fun of everything. What the hell? And this person laughing at the special person. Okay. No, you don't have any disability, but them on the other hand, look at them like father, like son, all handicapped in their heads.
oh my God.
like father, like son, all handicapped in their heads.
Oh man,
That's funny. Like,
Oh man.
and then bro, I spent hours in the restroom, and she's like, "What are you doing in the restroom? I just hear you laughing." I'm like, "Dude, you should see all these freaking comments."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, because if I see something,
The
I don't
most
like,
hateful comments we get are always like, even in other videos. Dude, I paint my nails, right? Black. Like I've always had, like it's always been a thing, even when I was in high school. And I get so much hate, bro, just because my nails are painted. People get so upset.
But it's like if he hurt, like, why are you so mad? Like,
Yeah,
it's
who
not
hurts
even your
you?
nails. Like, you don't even know who he is. Like,
Yeah.
why does it bother
like-
Why do they?
you?
But they feel the need just to like call. Like,
It's
call
just it's
you
the
out.
internet, bro. Like people just want to talk shit, and mostly it's like people that like live in their mom's basement or like stuff like that. You know what I mean?
And it's
Or-
funny because polish was actually made for men.
Yeah. Back
So-
in like.
Yeah, it was
Egyptian
actually made for men. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, this is awesome.
can't-
The handicapped girl who said it wasn't funny. Somebody replied, "Yeah, you got disability to be bored as fuck." that is messed up. Not right.
Man.
But
I'm
on
sorry
the
for laughing.
on the fly though, like
Yeah, dude.
you know, like,
Dude, the comment section is so damn funny, dude.
And it's like I told you, bro. There's like wars in between all these comments and all these videos.
You can't help but
especially
make videos.
Instagram. Like if you want to have a laugh, go to my videos and you'll laugh with my video. But then go to the comments.
And they're hilarious.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hilarious, bro. Like
People get so angry.
yeah. That's why, like, I only think it's fun. You know what I mean? Like, you see how I see it. I see like, oh, I always see these videos like could be like yours or any videos to where, of course, you see all these negative comments. So if that were to happen in one of my videos, I don't see it as somebody attacking me. I see it as another comment section. Like, I say like, hey, this comment section's popping.
it is, bro. That's the first, my phone always starts going ping, 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 ping.
I'm like,
And that's when I know. Yeah, this one went viral.
Ooh,
for
they
sure.
said what? Oh, was it about me? Oh, they said what?
Yeah, just when you hear the Cash App bing noise, that's the same thing we hear whenever we
Keep
does.
talking. Keep
Yeah,
talking.
even that one, bro. This video, a lot of people have been stealing it from us.
Which one?
And posting it on
That
that
one.
one, the 3.1 million.
This one, this one has 3.1 million views.
How do you
Let's
even
check it
steal
out.
a video?
They just screenshot it.
they screen record or
No, I'm gonna try it just to see if it works.
The dryer or the refrigerator? What were you saying?
So,
I was saying my dryer's messed up. Like, my clothes are shrink.
The dryer or the refrigerator?
so check this out. If you pause it,
Yeah,
look at the dates.
dates.
1887 to
To
2024.
So everybody started calling me a vampire.
Yeah,
Straight up, they're like, homie was like,
bro, vampire.
Yeah.
All right, let me zoom in.
that was a little blooper that we
This was
Oh, you're supposed to say 1987. Damn, bro, is 198 years younger than me. was a vampire.
Was.
he corrected it. 1887, bro,
Bro,
vampire
no,
was a vampire. Yeah, these guys are funny, man.
Here's all they
37.
died too soon.
This was supposed to say 1987.
Yeah.
yeah, it was supposed to be
those are
1987.
the people that are like, "Are you paying attention?"
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
is there like those are like the ones where you're like, "Are y'all even paying attention?" Like,
Yeah, for sure.
that's funny.
But because we were in such a hurry to make it,
Yeah. That's what caught on the most in the comment section
Not like
was,
you guys, but like the audience. Like,
oh yeah.
was a mistake. That's awesome. Something as simple as that. Yeah.
And then there's some comments too that just talk shit about my wife or they talk shit about me, bro. Like,
Let's try to find one of those.
I want to see that. Where's that at? Man, you like the
They're
cheese
like,
bit.
This dumb hoe
does.
with the
you have to go to one where it's like some of her too and
he
stuff.
knows
like,
which ones. He
But,
knows which ones.
and she'll be like, babe, I can't see these comments. Or where do you guys see them? I'm like, babe, you don't want to see them. Trust me. You don't
Yeah,
want
you
to see
see,
them.
he hides them from
Like, you
me
don't want to see them and
Yeah.
stuff.
because I'm not.
Because he knows you though. But like again, when you read them, you have to just like these are just
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
That's hilarious.
But
All
I
of
think it's
these
a good thing that I don't know that they're talking about me.
Yeah.
Because
Then you're gonna be all self-conscious.
yeah,
and-
exactly.
this one's hilarious. These you're supposed to be over 100 years old. This comment, it's a Honda. It's okay. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, this thing's last long time.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then the cool thing, bro, is that all our friends, like, they support us. You know, they really do enjoy, like, even people at church, bro. Like, they walk up to us.
They
and
know
like,
y'all are just
they walk up to us and they're like,
around.
you know, we got some famous people in here, and we're like, what? And like, or like they'll like just. They say that they enjoy our videos, bro. That they look forward to them, and we look at each other and we're like, babe, like that's cool. That's amazing that we're doing something together. Because before it was always just me. You know, and it's like, man, you know what? I can include my wife in this, and we can actually do something that we, you know. At first, she was not too comfortable with it, you know, and it grew on us. Yeah. And to this day, I tell her sometimes, like, do you want to keep doing it? Like, it's cool. Like, I don't want to force you. And she's like, nah, like, why not? Let's do it. You know, it's already become like a norm. Yeah. If it makes sense for us. And our friends are always like, you guys are always like recording each other. And I'm like, hey man, this is
the life.
This is one of our how we pay some of our bills.
We gotta
too.
go. We gotta do it.
Yeah, you guys say that you record a video like how often? A day or every other day?
We record almost sometimes from 3 to 4 videos a day, bro.
Gotcha.
Oh my God.
And have some already ready for the next day too, because she works. So in the morning she works at well, you know, I would talk too much.
I work at the hospital at DHR, so I'm gone from 8 to 5. So we have to make the videos that way then to take up that time.
Yeah. So sometimes she'll be like in her office. She works administration, so she'll be in her office, or like I'll be at my house, and during lunch, like she'll go to the truck and she'll like shoot a video from the truck. You know what I mean? And then send it to me, and then I do the editing. And people tell me, well, what do you use? Final Cut Pro? What do you use, bro? And I'm like, I use TikTok.
Yeah.
I just edit everything through TikTok, and it's just, I don't know, man. I guess being in Popular Loner and all that stuff, and being around videographers and all that stuff, I learned how to like just visualize camera angles and stuff like that. So I guess that really did help a lot too.
Yeah. And it's like you get so good at just doing it on your phone. Like if anything, it's almost it's more convenient, but like it's so much more efficient to like
I'll edit a video like in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
All you need is look, and this is for all the people that really want to make videos or have been making videos or like want to create content and stuff like this. Like one of the main things is captions, bro. People love captions. They love to read captions because sometimes people are in places where like you can't really have your phone out or like, you know, stuff like that. So people love reading stuff. So captions, always put also like a title. So if you're putting like a video, have you ever seen like when bands go, is this the next band? Or like a statement or what do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Or Blink-182 just signed this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're already interacting with the people. Now, it's not always going to work, but it is one of the mandatory things. I've been studying and like watching videos and watching all these different things, bro. And I took this as not a career, but also like a side hustle, you know, and being better at it and, you know, acting better and whatnot, making more original content.
So you're making all these videos a day, and like what the ideas just come to your head?
So there's video. We started off like watching some videos that were already online and that were really like doing like we listen and we don't judge type of videos or like stuff like that, and we just like do our own style if it makes sense.
Like,
So some of the people that we were getting our references from or like some of the ideas, now they're our friends, bro. Okay. People that have like millions and millions of followers, they follow us and they're like, hey, you guys are cool, bro, and and we share ideas and we're like in this chat thing, you know?
Yeah, now it's like a click almost.
Yeah, bro, and it's like crazy because I tell some of my friends and then they're like, how did this happen? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It just happens. You just have to do it. Like, don't give up, bro. I have friends that are like, it's because I only get like 50, 100, 200 views max. I'm like, bro, you have to be consistent. Yeah. And if something's not working for you, research and then do it. Hashtags is also a big thing to use.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't overdo it with the hashtags, but make sure you hashtag what you're doing. Yeah. So if you're like having a podcast right now, put hashtag podcast, hashtag for you channel, hashtag RGV. or something like that, or whatever we're going to talk about. Influencers or whatever the hell it is.
Special needs.
Yeah, so that's what you do. Yeah, special needs. Not to do special needs videos. You put that. And that generates you get a lot of views from people that are not even from here, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to do is expand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the support from the RGV, but you also want other people to, from all over. And we get comments from Russia and Washington and
Canada.
Yeah, bro. Canadian.
Oh yeah, this guy's Canadian, dude.
And with our tattoo business. We just opened up a brand new shop. Me and my wife were first time business owners, and we're so amazed, blessed by God by it, right?
Oh yeah.
And a lot of these people have come from different places because they've seen our videos, and they're like, "Well, I just saw your video, and then I saw you knew how to tattoo." So I came from Louisiana, or I came from Houston or San Antonio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's
they came looking for you,
bro. It's
somebody
crazy.
from Alabama.
And she even asked us so have you seen his artwork? She's like, no.
Yeah, I was
I just really like you guys' vibe. I wanted to meet you guys.
She's like, I just wanted to meet y'all.
Okay.
And that's crazy, bro. To us, that's a blessing.
You're not a serial killer, right?
We've had several people. Yeah, bro. That would be good, man. But we've had a lot of people, bro. We've been blessed to meet a lot of people. We've been blessed to have those people have now become our friends, or it's clients of ours that, because I start tattooing them and she's right next to me, bro, and she's conversating with my clients, making them sure that they're good whenever she's not at work.
No, she's keeping an eye on them.
Touching the hand.
We all know it.
Nah, she's not at all. I've been blessed. I've been blessed to have a girl and a wife and a partner that's not a jealous person like that.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I'm a very super professional person.
Oh, okay.
Despite the tattoos.
I thought you were gonna say, believe it or not, I'm actually very flirtatious. So, so it's a good thing that she's not. Jealous.
Bro. Trust me, that's the last thing I would ever want with this woman.
Which woman?
Trick question.
Yeah, but for example, this video, where'd you get the inspiration for this one?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you guys do so much. I bet it's easy to forget. Oh yeah, we did do that video.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That one was a good.
This was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we're just about to celebrate our 100th episode.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Where's and so sometimes we'll forget that we did do that live stream. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Well, earlier on I was drinking a lot too. So
earlier on I was drinking a lot too. Yeah, so we had to delete some of yeah. But either way, I can imagine you guys do so much because you post so often. I forgot. I don't know if you mentioned that. We have to.
The algorithm.
Yeah, we have to post so damn often.
So that's the only reason why we do it is because if you stop, it's very hard to get back on that algorithm. So if you notice, there was times where I would stop and then I would start getting maybe 3K, 4K, 5K.
Yeah. Right.
It wasn't hitting like it used to until as soon as I see that it jumps back on the algorithm, I don't stop, bro. I'm like,
gotcha. And now and before I was like, I don't want to do it. And he's like, please, just you can do this. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. Yeah. And then he's like, can I show you something? And I was like, yeah. Oh no, we did one. And I honestly, I think it was this one.
Oh, wow.
That we did. Yeah. And he was like, can I show you something? And I was like, what? He's like, look at this. And he shows me, and then he showed me what it got us. And then how fast, and then I was like,
and then here's the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay. And this is how much it's going to pay us.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh? All of that? And he's like, uh-huh. And I was like, okay, we can make videos. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah. Okay. And then he's like, okay. And then it's just
nice.
It's gone from there.
No,
Nice. Yeah.
That easy, guys. That easy, fellas.
Yeah, I would imagine
the right partner.
With the right partner, With the right partner, you can accomplish.
Show her the money.
You're well deserved. Just show her the money.
exactly.
Jerry Maguire.
My wife was talking to you guys about that. That like that's why sometimes she'll ask me to like help her with the video. I just don't want to be on camera. Like
you're on camera right now.
But you're lying.
I don't want to be on
act.
No, I don't want to be on camera like doing normal stuff. You know what I mean? Like in my normal, like and then especially something like this. Like I was telling you guys, I'm not a good actor at all. I'm not going to be able to. I don't know. It's not going to look good.
You just has to try it, right?
What if you try? Okay, let me ask you something. Know. What if you did do a video like this, for example?
Yeah.
And it went viral, and then you saw how much you made, or you saw that you're getting traction. Would you keep doing it?
Yeah, honestly, that would motivate me a little bit because
that is what motivated us.
It would make me feel like, okay, I'm a great actor.
His ego just
honestly
balloons.
It would totally go to my head to where I'm too good for everybody.
As long as you admit it, that's the first step.
Do you want to come on in a movie?
He does.
I know a lot of directors. Hey, shout out to all the directors from the RGV, man. Hugo, Alyssa, Brenda, Valdemar Garcia, like all the RGV directors, and bro, they're amazing. And right now,
Ruby.
And Ruby, that's our casting. That's our casting director for Popular Loner. So
nice.
If you guys ever want to be one of our music videos or anything like that, she does the casting for us.
She's on her point. Like she's on point with everything.
Yeah, we've talked about, and I've told you this. All your videos are amazing.
Thank you so much.
Everybody does such an awesome job. Down to the filming. The acting, the plot, the location, everything. It all,
and that's all from our heads, bro. Like usually, like those are all like either mine or big shout out to my brother Troy as well from Popular Loner and the band, the whole Popular Loner band. We got a couple of shows. I'll say right now in a little bit, right? But
can't forget Popular Loner.
Yeah, man. Everything comes from our heads, and it's all just our creativity, bro.
Yeah,
you know, our team gets together and we just come up with these crazy plots and. Our camera guy's just like, I got
roll with it.
Let's do it.
That's what you want. That's who you want on your team.
Yeah, man. We have an awesome team, bro. Big shout out to our team and to all the artists out there in the RGV too, bro. If you're a rapper, rocker, like bands, I know you guys have been getting a lot of shows. I was telling Mickey, and that's cool, bro. Big shout out to Bootleg. Big shout out to all the promoters out there. It's amazing, bro. Like it's
everybody doing it, man.
Yeah, everybody, bro. I've been seeing a lot of people be super active this year.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. Well, last year I was dying. I wasn't able to do anything. So, but
we're trying though.
Yeah,
we're trying at least a little harder this year.
Yeah.
Well, I've been seeing a lot more show. You guys' name on flyers now.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think we got one in April.
Sometimes we just put our name on flyers and we call last minute. Let's call it last minute. Hey,
just kidding.
Just put the name on the
flyer. Sorry, we just wanted our name on the flyer. We're not actually going. No, because I got sick.
Like
I got sick during our before our last show.
Pretty much the last 2 shows.
That's why we didn't get to do our live stream. We didn't get to do our show
for at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I saw what you guys posted that you guys were finally back.
Yeah, I was fine. It's just that
looks way better now.
Okay. He said I looked horrible, and I told him like,
look pale.
Dude, I felt like I looked this. I wasn't even that sick. I just had congestion.
I'm gonna tell you that when we had the flu almost around the same time.
Yeah.
And people were like, Jenna, you okay? Like, you know, what's going on? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
You felt normal? Oh, wow.
I had the flu, but I felt horrible.
Oh, okay.
But afterwards, they were like, Jen, you look sick. And I'm like, dude, I was sick. I'm like getting better.
Yeah.
And she gets, you get even more sick because she donated a kidney, so she doesn't have a kidney. She only has one kidney. So whenever she gets sick, she gets sick.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that was like dang, I need it.
That's crazy.
I can't because you can, when you donate a kidney, you can only take Tylenol.
Okay.
And I honestly just forgot. So I took Tylenol. I took Mucinex. I took like
a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
all these different things.
You couldn't process it.
We had the flu, and then I got over the flu but I like overdid it on my kidney.
Yeah.
So my kidney was still trying to do, flush out the medications, and it was just, oh man, that was worse than the flu.
What's it's inside of you? It's hard to remember what's going on with your kidneys.
Yeah.
But wow, you donated a kidney? I've never met someone who donated a kidney before. Who'd you donate it to?
My dad.
Yeah, your dad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how long ago was this?
This past June.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're brand new, one kidney.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Right after our wedding, bro.
Right. Yeah.
That was our honeymoon. We got married, and then
we got married June 14th.
The second day, she was in the hospital already getting processed for the
kidney
donation.
Was it scary? How did it go?
It was actually really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's
my dad's doing amazing. He's just thriving. And I mean, that's the biggest thing I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I can imagine being very grateful for that. But were you in a way a little angry at your dad? Like, hey, you should have taken care of your kidney, or else like now I don't have one.
No, not at all. Because my dad honestly didn't even know he was sick to that point. Like, one day he just went in for a physical, and he's diabetic, but he's always taking care of himself. My dad's he's a very strict man.
Right.
So, he never knew, like the doctor would just say, just be careful with your kidneys, or just be careful with your kidneys, and just, but he never said, your kidneys failing you.
Oh,
you
wow.
need to. So then if I'm not mistaken, my dad went to another doctor for some reason, and
second opinion probably.
Maybe. And then he was like, you're in stage 4 kidney failure. And my dad was like, wait, what? Like, so
yeah,
it went from stage 4 to stage 5 within like 2 weeks.
He didn't communicate how serious the
issue
situation
was with my father. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So,
that I would have been angry for sure.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, man.
It was a little.
Yeah, that's something I learned from last year, that I just became I have so much animosity towards the medical industry, or it's or the healthcare industry.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Horrible. But how you feel, like what is anything new? Life without a kidney? Anything different?
Besides the fact that I can only take Tylenol. No.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah. Would you recommend it 10 out of 10 or what?
To donate an organ?
Yeah.
Yes, I would recommend it 10 out of 10. It's nothing like it feels so good to know that I saved somebody's life.
Yeah.
And even more so that it was my dad's life.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for that. But since I have had an issue after that. Not because of the transplant. It wasn't because I donated the kidney or anything. I just became epileptic. So I've been dealing with seizures, but I've already gotten it under control, and I'm on medication, and I'm getting,
Then it was hard, bro. It was hard to see her because she would have like silent seizures.
Yeah.
Where like she wouldn't have no foaming on the mouth, but it was more like a still where like she's like like this.
Yeah,
right?
I've seen it. Yeah.
And anywhere, bro. Like she's had it at church. She's had it like all these different places, and it was just it was very like sad, bro. I would start crying too.
It was to a point where I didn't even want to go anywhere anymore.
Yeah, like we were at home.
You didn't know, yeah.
And we were trying to get help, and thank God, like my mother-in-law always comes through, bro. Like she always comes through, and she got in contact with like a good doctor and stuff, and neurologist. We went and gave her the right dosage and it started experimenting. In the beginning it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. And this last dosage that she's gotten, and she's been getting a lot better.
Yeah.
And we just been praying to God, bro, and God's been really like blessing us and hearing us out. So we're super blessed by that. But it's scary, man, because I felt like with her, it was just one thing after another, because then her gallbladder.
My gallbladder.
So it was a gallbladder, and then that, and then this. Just in the short amount of time that we've been together. You know what I mean?
It's always the gallbladder.
Yeah, bro.
That's the worst one.
Yeah.
Screw the gallbladder. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realized how common it was. Yeah, because they told me like you have gallstones, but there's nothing they could do about it. They just stay in there. And But apparently it's very common. Almost everybody, well, yeah.
Everybody kind of does.
Yeah, everyone kind of does.
Yeah, it was crazy because when I got my gallbladder taken out, it was like, oh yeah, I got that done a month ago. Oh yeah, I got that a month and a half ago. Oh yeah, I got that 2 weeks ago. And it was like, dude, everybody like had their gallbladder taken. It was like a cool thing to do at one point.
Like, why do I even have it?
Why do you have that?
I bet you're like you lost like probably 5 pounds in just like organs alone, right? Gallbladder, kidney.
Ask her how much she used to weigh before.
How much she used to weigh? Oh, I don't know.
That's rude.
It's okay to ask.
Yeah, we saw that video. We saw that video.
About the refrigerator.
Yeah, the whole world knows that one.
Yeah, my wife was in a DHR commercial that's been going also like viral.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw you you reposted the DHR commercial.
I used to weigh 285 pounds.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. So almost 300 pounds. The funny thing is that Freddy fell in love with me when I was that big.
I loved her when she was a torta.
Shit, I put the wrong way.
Right now too, right? But when she was a torta, it was, I don't know, it was just the way she would walk. And then she's always been very professional. She's always worked at a professional job.
Freddy's like, I missed. So,
he said
I think about it, bro. I still have her old picture on my phone.
I'm like, I don't. He's like, I miss my gorda. She can stay over there.
Oh my god! Wow, that's Hey, JB and I have talked about it, that there's nothing. JB almost hooked up with this girl that was like 6 feet tall, 240. Looked like a linebacker in a dress. She was in a real tight dress. And I thought she was trying to take him away to like beat the hell out of him. I was like, oh my God, she's taking JB away. She's going to beat the hell, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it.
She just needed help up the stairs.
Yeah. But it's funny because what I saw was
she was cute. She was cute.
I just saw this freaking. I wish I knew football players. I saw this linebacker come up in a dress, just grab JB by the arm, and JB disappears. And I'm like, oh my God.
Maybe
you just saw the movie Shadow Hall too many times.
That's why, I was like, there's nothing I can do. He's gone. What am I going to do?
R.I.P. 1887.
That's funny. I didn't even see it like that. I just saw her like stumbling, and she just like looked at me and put her hand out. And so then I was like, I got her hand, and she's like, she just kept walking. So I was like, well, I'm gonna help her walk, I guess.
That's very gentlemanly.
Well, she had like a boyfriend there, because then like I saw some dude like walking her down.
It was some other guy she grabbed by the ear.
I don't know.
Like, she's going around wrangling men.
You're coming with me.
I'll tell you, when a woman is that big, it's like, you can't. What are you gonna say? No.
I'm not afraid of nothing.
Yeah, it's like she's like, either we are going to get down or I'm going to get down.
She was pretty though. Like, she was a pretty big girl.
I don't know. It was
She
dark.
was pretty big.
She was big, but she was also pretty. Like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, JB has a sweetheart. He doesn't want to say anything bad about women.
No,
it was dark. I couldn't see anything. I just saw a shadow. That's all.
Wow.
Was it a skinny shadow or a big shadow?
No, it's a big shadow.
No, that's what I was.
It was taller than him.
It's like those cartoons to where like a shadow casts over you and you like, have to look up. But I forgot how. Oh yeah, because you were saying you like big women. That's.
Or.
Oh, okay.
That's not what he said.
That is not what was said.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Never mind. All right, it's all good. Either way, well, he's fine, and you guys are happy now, and you've lost a lot of weight. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, or I don't know. You didn't even explain how did you do that? I don't know. How did you do that?
I had the gastric sleeve.
Okay.
And then it's just after you get it, your stomach's like the size of an egg. So your stomach's like this big.
I don't know what. Yeah. So what's the gastric sleeve?
The gastric. Okay, sorry. The gastric sleeve is where they cut your stomach and then they like make it smaller.
Oh wow! Why'd they do that?
Because I was overweight. So
Like-
it's like it helps you lose weight and stuff.
Yeah.
I was pre-diabetic. I was already becoming diabetic, and so
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Have you seen my? Not saying anything about you. Have you seen my 500-pound life?
that's
my?
what it is.
Oh,
like,
okay.
like where they go and they get the surgery done, and then it helps them lose
Right.
weight. And
Yeah, those freaking people are so not you. Okay, everything I'm saying about me. You weren't 500 pounds.
I'm like, watch it, buddy.
I just want to air this out about my 500-pound life. Like those people are so like they're addicts. They're like crazy. To where like everything, the narration, you're convinced that they want to lose weight. They want to. And after you watch a few episodes, like different people, you realize they're all full of crap. They're just recording.
Yeah.
They're just recording what you want to hear. So, and they're trying to manipulate the doctors so that they can get the surgery. Like
Yeah.
these, like after a few episodes, you kind of catch on.
It's
Like
not real. It's like it's like the catfish. You know what I mean? For a
Yeah.
long time, I thought catfish was real, and then I was like, oh no, it's not.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
No, but it is real.
What?
Like the surgery and like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So
That's what a gastro sleeve is. And my wife lost so much weight so fast that like people that were really impressed. So they had her like, now she became like the slogan, like her face is like the slogan of the.
Oh, nice.
Gotcha.
And like, do you get I don't know, hungry as well, or has it
I'm
totally
always
changed?
hungry.
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
eating
But
forever.
she only
That's
takes
the
2 bites,
secret.
bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I came in the picture, right?
That's
And
the
then
Hulk secret.
I
I'm
wanted
always
to get a gastro
angry.
sleeve because I don't know if you guys remember, but before, like I was like, remember the picture that
Yeah.
you showed me of the kick and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
I was freaking huge, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you're telling me you lost a lot of weight.
And I started doing. She told me, "Well, why don't you get on the Manjaro?" And
Okay.
I'm like, "Okay, like I don't know what that is, Manjaro." but
Yeah, I was
let's
gonna
do
say
it.
I don't know what that is either.
And so it's an injection that diabetics use to lose weight and then control their hunger and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when someone who's not diabetic takes the shot, it suppresses your hunger. So as soon as you take that shot, bro, you don't want to eat at all.
Wow.
You need to remember to eat and to drink water because your body
for
just won't want
You
it.
don't want nothing.
Yeah, so like I lost. How much did I lose?
87 pounds
Like
Wow.
80
total.
Wow.
like within like 3 months.
No.
Wow.
In a 4 month span.
4 months? Like in a 4 month span, yeah.
That's still
That's a lot.
20
That's almost
over 20 pounds
that's
per
20
month.
pounds a
bro,
month.
and like no exercising.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have the time for that. It was just straight up like not eating, bro. And then when we go to restaurants, people look at us weird sometimes because they think we don't have enough money, but we only get 1 plate.
Yeah.
But it's because we share a plate because she'll take 2 bites and she's already
And then
full.
that's it.
I'll take 1 or 3 bites and I'll be full and we still have some to take home.
Yeah.
So we save money and we eat good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we have enough to go back home too.
We don't even finish a Whataburger.
Nah, bro,
Like
we can't
that.
even finish on number
Like-
1.
Wow. Number
Wow.
one?
Not even on number 1.
That's chump stuff, man.
I know, bro. For sure, I used to.
Number one
I used to.
and chicken
Triple
strips.
meat, triple cheese, bacon.
All right, calm down,
That's
JB. I'm
the
not
way-
eating
that's
triple
the way.
nothing. I still eat
That's the way to do it.
I still eat a double. Oh, the Monterey Melt Mill right now. Ugh. My wife and I are having that problem too where like, we're just eating and eating.
In the middle of the night?
No, because we have work, or I have work.
I've
guess.
plateaued at like 185 because I'm still drinking and stuff, but I like train jiu-jitsu too, so that's like
See, that was a big problem I had though, because I used to drink a lot.
Yeah.
And after the surgery, you can't drink for like 6 months.
Okay.
But then it was weird because even after the 6 months, it was like, oh, I don't want it. Like, you know, like, so it took like me drinking out completely pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's allergic to alcohol. So,
Wow.
so we don't
That's why I told you.
go to
don't take
bars
him
and
here.
stuff, like, you know, because he can't drink. So I'm not going to go drink with it.
Bro,
Without it, you know?
we went to a casino, and you know when you play, you get free drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And she was like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "You know, I'm gonna try it."
I was like, do it.
I ordered
let's go.
a Jägermeister.
Yeah.
Or no, I'm a little sour. I think. Yeah, and boom, I took it. I felt all right. I drank another one. By the third drink, I started getting like all these freaking like hives and
He's
stuff
like,
on
we
me.
gotta go to the room.
We gotta go to the room back and stuff. So.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. Like,
Wow, allergic to alcohol. What the hell? I've never heard of
imagine?
that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
insane.
straight up.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I tell people, and they're like, "You shut the hell up." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm allergic to
They're like, what's
alcohol."
wrong with you?
I think it's a great thing that he's allergic to
So I used to
alcohol.
vape
That's
a
an
lot.
awesome thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to vape a lot of like. I don't smoke cigarettes. I think cigarettes are nasty, right? But like, I used to vape a lot, you know. And now, like that too, dude. Like, I don't even vape anymore. Like, it's just a feeling that just, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were allergic to vaping too. I was like, what the hell's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was more of a smoker, like more of a vapor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since I couldn't drink, everybody was there drinking. I was just there with my vape and stuff. And I don't know, man. Just I grew out of it. I guess we both kind of just grew out of our own
Drinking
and smoking and stuff like that.
No,
Which is better. Like, if anything, like, you know.
yeah. No.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't
As,
like that
as,
anymore.
as Donald Trump says, you'll never miss it if you never do it. Right?
Yeah.
It's too late. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, but man, that's such an awesome. Yeah, we're still waiting to. We see all these people that we had our first child. We saw all these people with kids and a family, and they give up a lot of things just naturally, and so. Yeah, we know eventually it's gonna come, but no, my wife and I, we still love to party. Yeah. Oh wait, shoot, wrong one. Hold on.
And that's good though, bro, because that's also healthy for you guys' relationship.
Yeah. Well, when I say party, hold on. Let me make this
They don't
clear.
party.
Yeah. No, not party. No. Because that's something I had to learn. Because I'm very straight edge. But yeah, apparently party means doing drugs. But no, my wife and I don't party. Okay, but we just we like to drink a little bit and then hang out with friends or family and stuff like that.
Our partying is going to Target or like Starbucks or like Walmart.
Yeah.
To Komori, that's like our favorite place. So,
Oh
like,
yeah.
Komori is amazing. I
Komori's
just think
the best.
snobby people were the only ones that would go to Komori. Like mommy, daddy, rich boy, like snobby kids, like and I never gave it a chance until she took me to. She was like, "Where are we going?" Like Komori, like. What?
I'm not eating
Look
that.
at my
I'm
face.
Like,
People are going to think I'm going to rob them.
Yeah.
I do not want to go to Komori. Just go. Let's try it. Okay, cool. I go in there and I'm like, okay, I don't belong here. I sit down. I eat my food. Bro, amazing.
He's
We
like,
go there almost every 2-3 days.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
No joke.
No
Nice.
joke, bro.
Yeah, well, there's a
At least
Komori.
once a week.
Where you guys live, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, here there's no Komori, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not very. I think there's one in Westaco, but that's still like 20 minutes
Yeah,
away.
it's still kind of far.
Yeah.
We all live where in
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was one right by that gym then. That's where I think I saw the Komori.
Oh yeah.
By the RGV Fight Club,
Club?
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
on
there's
that
one right
strip.
there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
For sure.
That's when you were like, there's like an Asian place right next to the jiu-jitsu club, or whatever. And I was like, we
Asian?
should
I
go.
didn't say no
we
Asian
should go
place,
try
man.
it. Like, it looks good.
I would never even say that. That doesn't even make sense.
I think that was Julio. I think. I don't know. It might have been Julio.
Wrong one.
Let me post that stuff on me. Do you know what? Speaking of RGV Fight Club, hold on. Let me bring this up. Do you know what?
That's funny that you mentioned that.
Like an actual fight club?
Oh no, it's not. It's not an actual Fight Club. Last week I told you that we were sick. We were supposed to
So I feel bad.
live stream. We were supposed to live stream this jiu-jitsu competition.
Yeah.
And we did the last one. We were supposed to do this one, and I hated to cancel last minute, but
We missed some good stuff.
yeah, we missed some awesome stuff, man.
You screwed up big time.
Yeah, I really did. Yeah. What happened was they
I did.
where is it? Is it one of these? Let me see.
Where he fight?
Yeah, what happened was they have a it's a competition, but they have this one bracket to where it doesn't matter what belt you are, it doesn't matter what weight you are, you're all competing for one check. Okay, so what happened was the two guys made it to the final. One guy's
a purple belt.
one guy's a purple belt, the other one's a black belt.
Belt?
He's like way bigger than the other guy. Well,
Like
whatever.
almost 225.
They really got into it, and it went a little viral. The interaction, but
The other guy's like 170, 180.
Oh,
man.
Like,
yeah, but this is.
I mean, like,
Oh, I can see that.
yeah,
Oh my
like you
gosh.
can see it.
How do I show that? I
Both
want to be able to
guys.
put it
It's
full
because
screen.
it's on Instagram is not going to.
Yeah, and I don't think they'll have it. Whatever.
What do you
Either way,
mean?
I'll show it to you guys. It's maybe.
Both guys are pretty well-known fighters, though.
All right, let's go to the screen. All right, well, yeah, this is what went
All I
down.
ever wanted was a black grand national. Fuck being rational.
So here we
Give
are.
them what
That's
they
the
ask
small
for.
guy, but he's a really legitimate wrestler.
It's not
I've seen
enough.
some.
Few solid
T1
niggas left, but it's
class
not
wrestler.
enough. Few bitches that are really snapped, but
Actually,
it's
let
not
me turn
enough.
up I don't even need the volume on.
We're gonna
I was
get.
jamming.
No.
I
We'll
was
get
like, oh,
taken
yeah.
off. We'll get taken off if we keep playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, look. What happened was the black belt started getting.
You gotta play from the beginning.
That was from the beginning.
No, it wasn't, because the black belt, the bigger guy starts like sitting down, right? He's sitting
Yeah.
down on the floor. The little guy's on top, and he's like,
Look, JB, this is the beginning. Is this not where I played it from? That's it. Now you're
no,
pissing me off,
no,
JB.
but there isn't. There's another video that shows them, that shows like the lead up to the guy
No, you're
getting
right.
up.
You're right. I put the wrong video. All right, let's see.
He's like,
where's it?
look,
It's all-
don't you know?
It's all the same stuff. Whatever. All right, let's see it. All right.
So then who won
The smaller guy
The
ended
smaller
up
guy?
Check
winning,
it out, like right here.
and that's why it went viral because
Big
or
guy's
I
on the
don't-
bottom, right? And then he was kind of getting mad that he just kept like kind of pushing his head.
Yeah, because he was trying to initiate,
Yeah.
but every time that they would get close,
Boom.
he would kind of just back out.
Oh yeah, I see that.
You see that, right? Like,
So that's why he's shaking his head. He's getting like kind of frustrated.
yeah,
And
they're
he's like,
both
come on,
they're
come on.
both talking shit to each other.
He just pushed.
And so
fine-
he's like, you know what? Fine, I'll get up. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. He's
Oh, yeah,
like,
this-
okay, little guy. Okay.
that's right there. The little guy gave him a little sidekick.
Yeah.
So that's initially like what
How
led
it
up to that,
started,
right?
right.
So
Yeah, but they went to points, and because of it,
no, it didn't. It didn't go to points.
It did go to points.
No,
Yeah,
it didn't.
It did.
He got rear naked choked. The little guy rear naked choked the big guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I
does
didn't
that
see
mean?
There's
that.
another video.
Why were they
What does
counting
that
points?
mean?
I don't think he did.
He ended up. Well, I don't know if he got the
Why don't
points.
they hit each other?
Well, I guess he got the
'Cause
points
No,
for.
no, it's-
he probably
that's-
got the points for taking the
But
back. Because you get
Wrestling-
points for taking the back. You get points for takedowns. You get points for
So
like.
why do they hit people
No,
on
no, no.
WWE?
No, that's what.
because that's not real wrestling, babe.
No, that's
Wait,
what.
wait, that's a
That's why
different
Jamie.
story.
That's why Jamie. Hold on. He wasn't supposed to kick him. He kicked him. And they looked at. He didn't even. They looked at it afterwards, and they were saying technically he should have been disqualified, but they didn't see that
'Cause
he
got
kicked
the
him.
check. The little guy got the check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's why I don't think there is a video of him
Let's see.
submitting him. I've seen the videos.
Look, check.
All right, because this is
Because I did see
something
one where
else.
he did submit him right there.
All right, let's see. All right, this
No,
is a
that's
different
not it.
match. Yeah, you're full of it, JB. I didn't see no damn video.
Let's see.
And this is a different.
Unless it was a different guy.
That's why I think-
because he was going. This guy was going up against a bunch of big guys.
They-
that wasn't the only big guy he went up against.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Right
though,
there,
bro.
look at
That's
that, look at that,
crazy.
look at that,
Wow.
like that.
Oh, but
That's
look
probably
at
the
him.
one I
He's
saw.
already-
Yeah,
he's
yeah, that's
wrestling,
why.
but he also does like he probably does like jujitsu or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no,
getting into it.
Yeah,
Right now,
he's moving too
Without
fast
any
for that.
volume, and I'm watching this, the first thing that came to my head was shake that ass in a circle.
Yeah.
Shake that ass in a circle. Watch.
Yeah,
Watch,
it-
watch, watch.
Boosh.
yeah, look at. Oh yeah, look at that. Bam.
Boosh. It just got by.
Do you see that? Like this guy is going
That's a
into
takedown,
jujitsu
bro. That's a
style
professional right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's a really good wrestler. But if you're a really good wrestler at a certain level, you're just good at grappling in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why like when people see us on the outside, yeah, jujitsu looks kind of asinine, you know, on the outside because there's a lot of like butt scooting, like sitting on your butt. So people like, what the hell are they doing? You know?
Yeah.
But
Like right now, like the guy looked like he was just throwing his butt at him.
yeah,
So it looks weird, but it's bro, like it's a very like it's
Okay,
cool
the
art.
guy.
Yeah.
I think that guy's older than the skinnier guy.
Yeah.
the skinnier guy's like at least like 23, right? He's like 20.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
No,
looks
he
super.
looks super young.
He looks
He's
super
really young.
Yeah.
yeah. But so that's why like it went viral. This clip of this
The fight.
this bigger guy pushing this smaller guy, and everyone had opinions about it because you know the smaller guy was supposed to be disqualified,
Find another
or the
one.
big guy wasn't. You know, it looked like a big guy was picking on a
Little
smaller
kid.
guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like a younger guy.
And so everyone had something to say about it. Hey, he should should have won or he should have won, all this stuff, whatever. Well, we are announcing that next week, next Friday, we will be having we are going to be having Naikoa and Scotty, both of the hold on, Jay. both of the jiu-jitsu guys in this video are going to be joining the live stream.
Oh, the big guy and the small guy?
Yeah, they're both going to be joining the live stream.
Rematch here in the studio. I'm ready.
I don't want to take it to that, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all are invited. Y'all got front row seats.
yeah. Along with Eric Lee, he's going to be joining the live
He's the
stream.
ref. Eric's obviously the ref.
Yeah, Eric's the ref. I could put up this video. Yeah, this is them handing him the check. Let's see. Yeah,
From that fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he won the match
Because
yeah.
he ended up winning like the whole thing. So
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was the finals. That video that we saw was the final match.
that was that
Oh,
last
wow.
match.
That's so crazy.
And so we will be having them join next week.
That's awesome.
And we will also be making a special announcement as well next week.
Wait,
So,
what's
yeah,
happening?
tune in.
Why do you leave me in
He's
the
like, why are you
dark?
leaving me out? What the
You always do this.
Jamie, chill out, man. Okay, damn. What's your problem?
Okay, I'm chill. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's why I just wanted to put that out there.
Awesome.
Now that we're
So
mentioning,
we're co-hosting.
there you go.
Just kidding.
coming.
Reels.
We're moving the cars out of the garage there, huh? We're laying some mats
Live.
down.
The finals are gonna be live next week, next Friday.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what you guys should go cover, bro? And like I'm not I'm asking it.
He's asking now.
So check this out. So April 5th, we're gonna open up for Mini Kiss.
Okay.
Now for the have you guys ever heard of Mini Kiss before?
I can't.
Is it small versions of Kiss or what?
Yeah. The
wow.
little
Something
people.
like that.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Then
So-
I have. Yeah.
So they're like Kiss's official like cover band. Like
Okay.
they've
Oh,
sold
wow.
out shows like
Yeah.
all over the world, bro. And I was just like, what? So I have this promoter friend of mine, and big shout out to Carlos from Rockin' Boots. And he reached out to me and he's like, okay, bro, look, I'm bringing down Mini Kiss. You know, would you guys like to open up? And like, yeah, for sure. Popular Loner's always down, right?
yeah.
So he's throwing this big event. He's going to have little people wrestling and big people wrestling.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
go-karts, like a whole bunch of stuff for the whole family. And right now that people are looking to do stuff for like, you know, family-wise instead of just like, right now we have spring break.
Yeah.
We're going to be performing we're going to open up for G-Eazy at the island. So we're going to be at spring break
This Saturday.
this Saturday.
Nice.
This Saturday. So big shout out to
2
Tony
days.
Pacina and Ram de la Cruz and Mr. Clayton. You know what I mean? Every year, bro, they always hit us up too for Popular Loner. And we, you know what? We want you guys to entertain these drunk spring breakers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be over there on Saturday.
I think I'll be on the island on
March
Saturday
22nd.
too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys see us at the island,
I can go train and stuff.
Perfect.
And
yeah,
shower.
man. And then we got another one on March 29th at RGV Grown. It's like a big smoke shop, and they have a big stage in the back. And it's in
nice.
McAllen, and
gotcha.
we're going to be performing there as well. Big shout out to G Ritmo, Gem Cutter Studios. Big shout out to all you guys that are going to be performing too. So
Nice.
For
those
sure.
are some of the shows that we have for Popular Loner also, man. Like,
That's so badass, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man. There's so much going on right now. Yeah, I almost forgot that it was spring break, dude.
yeah.
What happened was yesterday, my wife and I have been going to Port Isabel every Wednesday to BKC. And so afterwards we try to like drive on the beach. And by the time we hit the bridge, we saw a line. We were like, "Oh crap! It's spring break."
Spring break.
Yeah, but luckily it wasn't too bad getting out.
Penelope had her first beer without me, didn't she? On spring break island.
No, she didn't drink anything. No.
She went to spring break.
She was.
Technically,
She was
she did,
there.
She was.
Yeah.
That's
My wife
it.
had never been
A
to spring
month.
break
I had
until
never
I
been to
took
spring
her.
break.
At a month,
Last year.
month and a half.
Yeah.
Wow. Was it one of your music videos from your performance
Yeah.
at Clayton?
It was,
nice.
the My Throne video, I
My
think.
throne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Badass. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was my first time at spring break.
Yeah, I feel like you
It was
guys
crazy.
you were
I was
telling
scared.
oh, wow.
It is a scary experience.
It is.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy because I was an adult and I was like, oh, wait, what? Like,
And then you're like,
please
wait a
don't.
minute, this.
That's you allow
It's
this?
so crazy, bro. It's like
What is this?
start
like
becoming an
Karen.
adult. Like that's when you start realizing, you know what, I'm an adult already.
Yeah.
When like you see stuff like that and it doesn't even interest you, bro. Like if it was up to me, like I wouldn't even perform at spring break.
Yeah.
But like we do it because you know people go and see us.
That's where it's at, yeah.
The support and that's where it's at, bro. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
But after you're like, I just need to go home now.
I was like, I've had enough. I want to go.
Yeah, man. That's how we do it. Shows. We go to shows. We perform. We stay for a little bit. Watch a couple of the bands. You know,
Show support.
Yeah. Just like we ask for the support, and we just go home. People tell us, "What do you guys do?" It's like, you guys go to after parties. Like, yeah, man. At our house, like just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, don't tell them that because they're gonna go to your house. Like, oh, just do it after party at your
we just go to
house.
sleep, bro. Like we're old people already. Like I just turned 38. I just turned 38 yesterday. So like
38. Nah, you're still young.
Yeah.
So
they're saying 40 is like the new 25. So you're technically 27. Right now.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
38.
I'll take that for sure.
We're some boring ass 27-year-olds.
Yeah, you don't look 38. You look more 30, if anything. Like,
I appreciate that. Man. A lot of people tell me that.
Like young, good genes in you. You know.
Yeah, I was incarcerated for a good time. So that's how I kept my figure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
People tell me,
There you go.
"What's your secret, bro?" And I'm like,
Go to prison. Go to prison.
Go to prison, bro.
They have a good health program, man.
But thrive. But
You pay
thrive in
$100.
prison.
Look, in prison, bro, you pay $100, and with those $100, you get to go to medical all year long, as many times as you want.
Hell yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah.
$100? Why $100? What do you mean?
So when you go, to go to medical, if you don't have any money, they can't. Of course, they can't deny you. So any inmate can go to medical and whatever. You have a headache or like whatever. Maybe right, you're cold and they give you cough medicine or whatever.
Yeah.
But every time people send you money for, let's say, for commissary, not commissaries where you get like your food, chips and cookies and you know, so that's like your soups and stuff.
Okay.
So if people send you money for commissary and then you already went to medical, as soon as they send you that money, they take it away from you for medical. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you pay $100, right?
Yeah.
It covers
Medical
for a whole year.
Oh, nice.
In prison.
So you have your
you can get CAT scans, you can get like check your physicals, whatever you want, bro, for $100.
Wow. Talk about affordable healthcare.
Affordable healthcare.
Why does that sound so wrong?
And this is what I told my wife. I'm like, I don't understand why homeless people or like people that live in the streets.
There's a one of our reels.
Yeah, and it says I don't understand why homeless people they don't just
don't go to jail.
They don't just go rob a bank. If they get away, they'll be rich.
I don't think they have it in their mind.
I mean,
he gave it to them.
Competent enough to like rob a bank, you know.
Whenever you see it, put it out. But if they get away with it, they get away with it and they're rich. If they get caught, they go to prison and free healthcare, free freaking life, free bed. Free
I saw
everything.
a lot of homeless people in Austin, and like, man, a lot of them were just so disassociated. Man, like just so disconnected from like the
Jamie was the
reality.
same way when he was
Look at the Ross one. Go up there.
But I was working.
No, go up.
Oh shit. All right, my bad. All right, go up.
The one where I'm wearing the jacket.
Oh, this one.
No, the other one.
This one.
That
That one right there.
Wear a lot of jackets, man.
Yeah, we take it. I know. That's my thing.
All right, let's go. Can I?
Jackets are cool.
No, no. All right, here we go.
Where you at?
I'm just getting back to the house from Ross.
I came with you.
Oh!
Relatable.
Super relatable, bro.
Yeah.
I came with you.
Oh!
My bad.
Hey,
Yeah, my wife's on that train now to where she's going to Ross pretty often.
I love Ross.
You find a bunch of good stuff at Ross.
So I've heard.
You
What
know
are
what,
you
you
talking
wanna
about?
know what our date nights are?
Ross
Our
Is it
watch.
Ross?
or TJ Maxx?
These
You
are
ever
the
go to
best
TJ
date
Maxx?
nights. The best date
Pay
nights
attention.
right here.
Best day nights.
Best date nights.
Well,
Kamori.
Okay.
No, wait. You have to wait.
JB, what are you doing?
Kamori.
I'm just drunk.
Kamori.
All right.
And then from Kamori, you go to Target. and then you go, oh no, from Kimura you go to Starbucks, get your coffee.
Okay.
Is a refresher.
Starbucks.
And then we go to Target. And then we end the night with Ross because Ross closes at midnight.
Oh, okay.
Bro, but sometimes you have all the people that come from Mexico, bro, and you have a line like you're about to come back from Mexico.
Yeah.
And it's like you have 2 items in your basket and it's not worth it.
And you're like,
Yeah.
no.
Never mind.
It's not worth it.
You're like, I'm not
It's
doing
really
this.
So then we wait till the very end of the night and you go to Ross at night that late and then you just have the whole store to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me and my husband and our Starbucks, you know?
Yeah.
But you also see a lot of weird people, bro.
Yeah,
That's what we
true.
enjoy. We're the type of people who walk, and if we see somebody that looks like someone, we'll just be like, look, this guy looks like that guy from that movie.
Yeah,
Or like, this guy, what the hell?
you find like
You know,
the weirdos.
That's what we do, bro. We just walk around.
That's our fun dinner.
That's so
And
so
the
doppelganger. Yeah,
That is
that's
so
the best.
hilarious. You're saying like we see a lot of weird people there. Both of you are at Ross and you're like covered in tattoos.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, look,
Like face tattoos and everything.
tell him what that lady told you. The lady, the one that you saw, whatever, that told you about your tattoos.
Oh, I was at my daughter's school dropping off. I don't know what I was dropping off to her. I was dropping something off, and there's a lady, and I had my jacket on. I had a jacket, and I guess like just my shoulder was showing, and she's like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Yes, ma'am," and she's like, "You do know tattoos are a sin, right?" And I was like, well, that's great. You do know, so is judgment. And she was like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I'm weird because I have tattoos. Like, don't judge me.
Bro,
on
everywhere
that.
we go, especially like me, like I have tattoos in my face, and she tells me, why do all these people just keep staring at you? I'm like, maybe because I have a line going down my eye.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot.
And or like a lot of it now, it's like last time we were getting super pissed off because these people were just looking at us, bro. And we were like, what the hell are you guys looking at?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's because we see your TikToks all the time and we forget that we do TikToks sometimes.
We forget.
And we're just like, oh man, I'm so sorry. Like,
What the heck are you looking at?
bro, we've had people like follow us on the aisles at HEB or Walmart.
The guy at Dollar General.
At Dollar General, like, oh my God, you are Freddy Honda.
And this is your son.
And that's his son. And that's his son. Like, bro, like,
Wow.
and we're like super humble people, bro.
Like,
we're not like the type like, oh, get away. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're a
leave us
normal
alone.
dude. Yeah.
How does your son react? How does your
My
son?
kids, bro, my kids come back from school and they're like, Dad, everybody freaking knows who you are.
Yeah.
Nice.
Our daughter is so tired of it.
Yeah, like they're tired of it, bro. And they're
She's
like,
so tired.
all my friends know who my mom and dad is. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. And they even tell them, so when's your mom and dad gonna make this other video?
She's like mad. She's
Yeah,
like
she's
mad
like,
at you.
Mom, so and so said for y'all to make this one. Like,
low key, they
No,
like it.
but low key,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
They have to. They have
Yeah.
to.
kids are like at the front of all of
Yeah,
it.
bro.
yeah, for real.
Like it's amazing like how they are. I don't know how, but they are. But that's great for you all to be like, okay,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Or like our kids are like, Dad, they don't believe us that you're our dad. Can you come with us to school?
For reals, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
be like,
you
they
think
don't
I'm
believe.
lying?
Yeah, they don't believe that my dad's Freddy Honda, and I'm like,
Or like, look, like
Even
we
though
have
there's
to go into
pictures
the,
of
we have to go
on
into
their
through the
phone.
pickup line, and then you see kids like through the door, and Hendrik's like,
roll down the window, Dad. Roll down
roll
the
the
window.
window down. Dad, roll it down so they can and tell them who you are. Like,
Hey, that's true. You're kind of a character too. I'm telling you, like, you went
Yeah.
all in on the face tattoos, for
Yeah.
the record.
I got popular loner, and then I
Yeah.
tattoo, and then we do these videos,
Yeah.
and then like I go to church, so the Christian community knows me,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm just everywhere,
That's
bro.
him.
Like,
That's
I don't
you.
know, man.
That's
Like,
you.
Yeah.
man.
This is who I am, and believe it or not, bro. Like a lot of people think you must have a buck ton of friends. You must hang out with people every day. That's why I'm called pop. That's why we're a
Yeah.
popular loner, bro. I might be popular, and I say this with all humble, right? A lot of people know who I am, but at the same time, I'm a loner, bro. It's just really me and my wife on the cool. And sometimes being away from people is better because you have less problems.
Yeah.
You don't have people that are holding you down in a way, like in a most non messed up way. and you just learn to just be a stronger couple, bro. And you spend time with your family, and you're not everybody deserves your energy, you know. And I felt like me and my wife have showed a lot of energy to people, and like you don't get it back, bro.
Right.
You know, and it's heartbreaking sometimes, but you just have to keep pushing on, because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be with you is your significant other and your kids. Your kids eventually they grow up and they take off. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what you have, bro.
Yeah, forget them little.
Might as well, yeah, bro. Because at the end of the
Get them little demons.
right now, if they tell you I love you,
they'll
and
drop
all
your
that
ass in a
stuff,
second.
Like, enjoy that, bro. Enjoy the time that they tell you I love you and all that stuff right now, because eventually, like you said, they're gonna freaking take off.
I make coffee for my parents, you know.
Yeah, that's why you're saying your kids are gonna leave you. Well, not JB. JB will always be. Once the kids are like JB, they'll never leave.
I want my kids to be rich, so that way they can take care of us. You know what I mean? Like, they're little investments. But
no, we know what you mean. They're
one
little,
of y'all's got to make it. One of
y'all's got to make
they're
it.
little tax credits. That's what they are. You know? We know what you mean by investments.
Well, they're gonna be tax credit for the fathers now. You know, for the ones that are paying child support.
No, Mickey's excited this year. Like last year, I don't think you could have claimed her, but now.
Yeah, this year we claimed her, but freaking, I didn't get my tax stuff right. They didn't deduct enough, so I still got a little bit.
Okay.
But then at the same time, Priscilla got some procedure done. They're taking out a kidney. No, I'm just kidding. But no, she's getting some procedure done, so that was like $600. So we might walk away if we're lucky with like $1,000.
That's still okay.
Yeah, but it's gonna go towards like pain stuff.
But that's what we do now, bro, as adults. And people tell us all the time, like, so what do you guys do? Like, what do you guys do for fun? Like, pay bills.
Pay bills.
That's all we do, bro, is pay bills.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get on the level to where we're paying everything off. Really, it's going to go to savings. That's what I mean by paying stuff. We're just going to put it in savings.
Yeah, that's the smartest thing to do, bro.
Yeah.
Even though we don't want to. Trust me, bro, because there's a lot of stuff at stores that I want or stuff online that I want, and I just don't get it.
Oh, Mickey could. He would just go to Vegas and just like, you know what? I can
do what JB did. Spend. Is it okay if I say the strip club?
Oh, go to strip club? That wasn't my money. That was Joe Biden's money.
Yeah, there you go.
With the stimulus.
Yeah, the stimulus check.
The $1,400.
It all went to what was her name?
$1,100 went probably to strippers.
What was her name?
I don't remember her name. Whatever. I can't. That's when you know you need to go back. You can't even remember the name.
Damn it, JB.
It's not real. It's fake.
Yeah, remember that, JB.
I used to go to I've only been to like a strip club maybe 3 times in my life, and all 3 times I just went to go eat food.
Oh yeah,
because they would invite me, bro. Like it was nasty, but anyways, people would invite me. They're like, "Bro, we're gonna go have lunch at a strip club." I'm like, "Why would I want to have tits and like in front of me when I'm eating food?"
Yeah,
like,
you don't mix the two.
Yeah, so
if it's a buffet, maybe, but even then, no.
JB's got problems.
No,
Get my friend here.
He makes all of the most.
I'm not saying I don't, but okay.
Yeah, all of the most.
Who has problems? You're his friend.
All the most degenerate things you can think about, JB's against, but he will make exceptions.
Well, there's fine lines. You never know the whole story.
There's been way too many exceptions to the point where we don't even know if they're even like.
I mean, Trump's president, right? Here we go.
There we are.
There we go.
It's Tuesday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. I was like, bro, wait.
No, I meant that's.
I was like,
I meant that's one of his excuses. He's like, I usually don't do this, but it's
Tuesday. Any day out of the week is good.
So Taco Tuesdays are your days, okay?
Yeah, there you go. There's certain days that he could do degenerate stuff, depending, Yeah.
And if I have the money for it, then yes, for sure.
Yeah.
If I don't have the money, then no, that's irresponsible.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what we want. That's the word we want to put out to all children and young teens out there is that, only be responsible. No, not be responsible with your money, but when you're doing irresponsible things with money, make sure you have the money.
Means. Yeah.
The means to do it.
Yeah.
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 Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
You don't want to go borrow it or, then get into more trouble.
Yeah,
you know?
don't borrow
Like,
money.
Don't steal it either because then it's more trouble.
Don't steal it. Okay.
Unless you don't have somewhere to live, then you can steal some money and go to jail and have a place to live.
Like
And
we
then
said,
go to
there's always exceptions.
And then pay $100, you get a
Pay
whole medical
$100,
field.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, this is badass America, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen.
These are hacks, bro. These are life hacks.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I just posted a video. I didn't just post it, but
My daughter.
the one with my daughter, and there's a video where my daughter. Normally, we're accustomed in prison to get a ramen soup and smash it right on the floor. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Is it towards the top?
It's
To like break it up.
Yeah,
Almost, yeah.
and I told my daughter, look, I need you to get the soup, and I just need you to
Down.
slam it on the floor, and then
More and more.
repeat after me.
More.
All right, let's see.
Take it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to cut you guys off.
No, it's cool.
No, I mean, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. This one.
That one?
All right.
Is it that one?
All right, let me
Which
go to
one?
the
No,
screen.
it's not
No,
that
it's
one.
not that one.
No?
All right, let's see.
Is it? Oh, it's
that
right
one.
there.
This
The
one.
second
Yeah,
one,
right
that
there.
one.
Check it out.
All right.
No, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to make a soup. This is how Dad told me he used to make it in prison.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You do look like a character.
This one didn't what is this? TikTok? This one didn't really hit a lot on TikTok. This one hit more on Facebook.
Yeah, they all, you're telling us.
Like I was telling you, it's very random, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we post the same videos on all three platforms.
That was pretty good though.
That's funny.
And like sometimes,
That one's
like,
a character for real. She's hilarious.
yeah,
She
that's-
seems
that's
ready and
Nana.
willing. Yeah.
So not all of our kids like coming out in videos, and some do and stuff. So like, we're very like, as parents, we're also very scared to put our kids out there like that because you have a lot of perverts and a lot of stuff like that, bro. And we care about our kids, man. And
don't want to put
all our parents out there, man, take care of your kids and watch what they watch on YouTube and online, bro. Because I've been watching these videos where like these kids play with like these grown ass men like on Fortnite and Minecraft and all these games, and then I saw a video where this guy actually pulled up to this little kid's house to play with them, bro.
And like he straight up talked, like the mom's like, "What is wrong with you?"
It's like, oh,
and he's like, "I just want to play Fortnite," and she's like, "My daughter is like 8 years old. You
He's like,
understand?"
"That's fine. We're just
He's
gonna
like,
play
"That's fine. We're
Fortnite."
just gonna play Fortnite. Can I come in?" Like,
Wow.
she's like, "Yeah, let me get my husband. Hold on, real quick."
It's a scary world out there. Scary world.
So crazy.
What would you do, Mickey? Somebody's like, "Oh, I want to play Fortnite."
I'd be like,
with
JB,
Penelope."
go home. What the hell are you doing? What is your problem?
Tell Penelope to accept the invite.
Get the hell off my property,
She
JB.
keeps playing solos. I need her to squad up. She's too good solo. I need her help.
Damn it. No online games for Penelope.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Like,
But we've had to like
creeps.
really like block people, like certain people and stuff. It's crazy. Even on these videos, bro, even on the ones that we post, you have like creeps, bro, that like are just weird, bro. And we block them and stuff too, because it's like
because they're weird
perverts, bro. Like you can tell right away that they're probably child molesters or something, man. Like it's crazy, dude. Like we block a lot of people too.
Like,
that, like
first Amendment and everything, and then like they're hiding behind a computer and everything, but it's like still like, why would you want to fake a profile just to say like something that's so fucked
bro.
up?
Like a lot of people were like, okay, like the whole like mentally challenged video that we did with my son, the skit. Like I understand that, like whatever, like some of these comments and everybody's whatever, but like then there's some people that are just like, oh, like she has like very sexy, and I can already imagine like they've said some stuff like, if I had your wife, like I would have her bend down and this and blah blah, and I'm just like,
oh, she's a grown woman.
These comments aren't they
How are
filtered?
they not flagged? Yeah.
When I used to post something on Facebook
You
back
get
in the day,
flagged
it was
right
like
up.
I was in Facebook jail for like 3-4 months.
Nah, he wasn't posting nothing like that. He
You know
wasn't
what I'm
posting
saying?
nothing.
Like no. Like when I used to like, let's say for example,
When I used to do this,
when you say offensive or say bad words in comments or something like that, you
Boom,
know, you
you're
would get on
immediately
Facebook jail.
taken down.
Exactly, and now it's like it's crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, scary world out there. And I don't know. What do you consider yourself a influencer or a content creator? What do you?
I consider myself. It's because it's different, bro.
Don't say something like I consider myself a human.
Wow.
Not at all.
I'd be like, stop.
No, he's a professional.
I've been through a lot of stuff. Drug addiction. I've been through prison. I've been through, past relationships. I've been through a lot of stuff, man, that I can say a lot of people haven't been through. And a lot of people can relate to me, but also like a lot of people want to get out of that stuff too, man. Like somebody that might be struggling, and I've been out of that through the grace of God, bro. Like, God has changed my life. My wife has helped me. Like, I have a lot of things that has helped me to get out of these things, and I'm very grateful for that. And I can be a light to be able to show other people. Right. And I don't have to be a Bible hugger, bro. I don't have to know every single scripture in the Bible, or I don't have to be like, oh, you're gonna go to hell, bro. You're gonna go to hell if you do this. And bro, no judgmental. In my church, I have tattoos on my face. Everybody sees my content. Everybody knows who I am. I play drums at church. I play guitar. I worship God, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people get messed. They think, oh, you're a hypocrite, or you're this or you're that, because you can't be at two places at once. And I'm like, yes, I can. You know what I'm saying? I can reach people that maybe you can't get to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I use my platform for positive energy. Every morning I used to wake up and just, if you woke up in a bad mood, don't forget that today's a new day. Yesterday was yesterday, and if you failed yesterday, or even if you failed this morning, get up and keep going. And if no one's told you I love you, if nobody's told you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. And people want to hear that, bro. Some people are like,
some people need to hear
are in the midst of suicide, or some people are in the midst of just not wanting to live life, and if I can do that for people, something that I wish people would do for me, like when I was going through all those stages, like I can do that for people, and have enough time to do that, and have time for my wife, my kids, my band, my friends and stuff. And I juggle. I
have time for life. Have time for life.
I have time for Troy. Troy sometimes doesn't have time for me, but I love him though, and I love my whole band, like I said, and I love everybody who follows us and like likes our stuff, or like calls us our friend, or like supports. We love you guys, because without them, bro, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't get the essence that we get. We wouldn't get invited to like with you guys. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys, and in the podcast.
Thank you for coming on.
Man, and it's a pleasure, bro, and it's a pleasure that we can use your platform to be able to reach other people that might be going through things, or like have a couple and might be going through some things, and then hear us talk how we work out our relationships, because we're far from perfect. But
money. That's all
that's all you need. Make some money and you have a perfectly obeying wife. But nah, man, like
it's
I said,
more than that.
I am a perfectly obeying wife.
She is.
And y'all working together, y'all have something going.
Man, we just want to spread positive energy, bro. Like, there's nothing negative about us. Like, some people just don't like it. Some people are just trip out, and
they're
like,
jealous.
Yeah, and they're like, bro,
jealous.
They're just jealous.
Because they don't have, they have what you want, and they
have what you want.
They want what you have.
They want what you have, and they can't. They just don't have
it.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
It's Tuesday.
They're jealous because they have what you want.
Bro, we've had people like legitly like hate, like straight up just comment and say they just want to be TikTokers and they just want to be famous and blah 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 and all this and all that. I'm like,
okay.
So
you think we're doing this for free?
No, I'm not doing it for free. But
go ahead and go like, subscribe.
And like I said, anybody who's doing it or wants to do it or is planning on doing it with their partner, it's fun, bro. You guys make videos together. You guys get paid together. You guys have fun together. And if your man's always on their phone, or if your woman's always on your phone, this is something that you guys can take little baby steps on. You know, and be like, you know what? We might not spend a lot of time together, but let's do these videos. And then some of these videos require you to go to places and stores and stuff like that, and like you just spend time together, bro.
No, it's work. Y'all doing it together. Y'all getting something out of it together. Like that's
for sure
powerful.
For sure. And like a lot of people nowadays, they don't even remember their partners, bro. Like they just go and do their own thing or whatnot, and it's cool, bro. It's a way of relationship healing, I guess, or like bonding, if it makes more sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
100%.
yes, sir.
Yeah, what more what more inspiration can you get from that? That's true. Yeah, involving the phone and the technology in your relationship to actually, do something
Yeah,
nice.
bro, 'cause a lot of
Constructive,
relationships out here, they always complain. It's because my dude's always on his phone, or my girl's always on her
Vice
phone.
versa,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Okay, so if both of you are always on your phone, then create some
Do
stuff
something.
together.
Or send
on
them
the
a pic.
phone. You know what I'm saying?
There
Like
you
take
go.
some pictures or ask some, make some sex tapes or something. I don't know. That's a
Yeah.
couple. There's nothing wrong with
Wow,
that.
Freddy.
I'm just saying though.
Wow,
Like,
Freddy.
I don't know how many, if
What
if
kind
you're
of
married,
content, right?
you know,
What kind of content?
if you're married, that's your own content. Like,
I'm gonna use that now.
It's Tuesday.
spice up your life a little bit. I'm not saying go post it on OnlyFans, but unless both of y'all want to make some money, but
That's their choice.
I'm saying,
If anything, that's a better idea. Post it on OnlyFans.
Just to be clear, we don't have an OnlyFans.
All right, that was my next question.
I knew it.
If you guys are
knew.
venturing into
Freddie
the
Honda
OnlyFans area.
OnlyFans.
okay,
Look it
so
up.
someone had this idea of my wife joining the feet finder thing and posting pictures of her feet. No, she almost did it. She didn't do it.
What
I
if you made
All right,
like
Cameron,
$1
did
million?
you do it?
No, I couldn't.
If
Are
you
you
made
sure you lied to me?
if you made like $1.5 million doing it, you would not doing it.
Why not?
So, okay, so I was like, they got me on board, and I was like, okay, wait.
Oh wow, she was gonna do it.
Watch. I'm not even kidding.
Cameraman, pan down.
I'm being serious. So there's,
Oh my god.
Exclusive toes.
I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
That's
They're like,
hilarious.
really? I was like, yeah. I mean, as long as they can't, see that it's my feet or, like.
Or your face or
I have like certain tattoos on my legs, so I'm like, don't. I
Oh, those
just
are
don't want-
identifiable.
But they're like, no, but it's okay because you're not gonna be doing anything wrong. Like it's just like pictures, and I was like, okay. I was like, like what? Like take pictures. Okay, look like you could get them like
dip them in
this.
jelly.
Wait, who's this
Who's
Who's this person?
And it's
We cannot say.
I'm just not saying it. So then I'm like, okay, and okay, like that. Yeah, that's a good picture. Like I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good picture.
Oh, they took the picture.
And then no, we took the pictures.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, so then they go and they're like, okay, well look, let me just show you what it is real quick.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I am not doing that with my feet. No, ma'am. Like that, what you got right there, that's it. But
Wait.
you ain't getting nothing more with that.
What they want you to do
what
with
were
it?
the things?
No.
No.
What they want you to do
What were
with
the
it?
things?
You didn't do it. Don't worry. It's no big deal.
No.
Like
It's not Tuesday. It's it's
Tuesday.
Monday
Like,
stuff.
like
Oh,
rubbing
man.
your feet. Not even I saw this. Like rubbing like your feet on jelly. And
I guess
stuff, or
what's the worst thing you would
No,
think?
it's because look, watch.
All right.
And I'm not even trying to be like corny or no.
We're listening.
I respect Freddy very, very much. Like I respect my marriage. I respect my husband.
Okay,
Like,
and?
I will not.
Just say what you saw.
I won't cross those
Just say it.
All right.
No, they
I'm
were
giving you
doing
permission.
Goes
they were
without
doing
being said.
sexual things, and I wasn't gonna.
So they
do
were like
that.
With
rubbing
their-
their feet
with their
against a
feet.
wiener. Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, foot fetishes. Yeah.
At that point,
I'm
we're
a female. I ain't gonna be saying those things. I
I
have respect for
I
myself.
love you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that, baby.
okay.
I love you for
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
respect.
But
I respect that.
I wasn't gonna do that.
at
That's
that
not
point,
my-
we're just seeing more of Freddy than we are of you.
because that's my husband.
Bro,
I
I'll grab a weenie and go like this. I mean, you want to pay me some money? And like,
For how much?
But at that point, it's not even you making porn. It's Freddy making porn. We're seeing more of him than we are of you in that video.
No, that's my husband.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
belongs to me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, I understand.
You know?
That's-
you should
yeah.
see her after my shows, bro.
I get.
You should see her like when like I've
Record
had,
it, put it on OnlyFans.
No.
I've had fans. Like one time I had this one girl and like
Bimbo.
bimbo dude like had pasties on like.
No, No. Let me explain this. Real quick. I am not a jealous wife at all. Like, I totally get it that my husband's in the public eye. Okay,
All right,
fine.
and
So we go to the show, and Freddy, like, nobody understands it, but he's so boring. Like, he's a boring man, right? Like, he's not a normal man, not in a bad way, baby. I love it.
Just fucking call me boring.
yeah, boring's not a.
Wait, let me tell you why. Because this guy right here, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, okay," and like my husband's gonna be like, "No." Like, so.
Oh my god.
These girls are like, "Oh my god," and he's just like, "Okay, bye, move." Like, and I'm like, bro, these guys, like, these girls are trying to say hello, like, you know, and he's like, I don't want to say hello. And I'm like, okay, all right, you know? But then we're walking, and this girl's, like, at a table, and she sees Freddy coming, and it was like a freaking, like, if her sweater was a cape, and she's, and I'm like, all of a sudden, she just has pasties on, and I'm like, bro, wait, what just happened? And she's like, hi. And she grabs him and like.
She was about to freaking punch her, bro. But I had a friend of mine that came with us to the show.
And then one of our friends who really, really knows me, you know, he already knows how crazy I am. And he's like, whoa, okay, let's go. And like, he like carries me outside. And I was like, put me down. Like, I was so mad.
Oh,
but
wow.
girls are.
Yeah, man, it was.
Hey, that comes with the territory.
But that was not in the beginning though.
Yeah.
That was when she was barely getting used to like.
Yeah, now I'm like,
you know,
he's not even gonna. I don't
Bro,
even
when we
have
got
to
together, we were both like from two different worlds. You know, like
I don't know. As she's describing the scenario, she's like running out of breath, and like, you know, she's like trying to.
Yeah.
I feel like all the feelings are coming back. I don't know. I feel like maybe you
when
guys.
we get in the truck, she's gonna be like, I still remember that day.
Yeah.
I'll leave you.
She's like, you see this blood boiling? I can be like that.
Ask him what happens.
Oh my god.
He gets left places.
That's
Bro, I gotta confess.
Oh my.
I got you, bro. I'll take you home.
The
It's okay.
last
I'll get
time
you,
I was
Ross.
here in you guys' podcast, and it was me and Troy and Ozzy. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a good time.
Me and her we got in an argument, and she literally left me here
At my house?
at your
Yeah.
house.
Oh wait, I mean at my
He
studio.
left me.
Yes.
He left me in the truck. He
Why
left
didn't you
me in
get
the truck.
down?
Okay.
We were having an
Because
argument.
we were arguing, and he told me, "Stay the hell in the truck," and I said, "I sure as hell will."
Okay.
Okay. Well, I left in my truck.
And
I
you
stayed
took
in the
off.
truck.
She stayed in the truck, but she
When I
left.
came home.
And then took off.
And she went back to Edinburgh.
I think because then you were like, "What? Can you give me a ride,
Can you
Troy?"
give me a ride? Yeah, and then I ended up taking off with Troy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I told her,
Do
I'm
not-
gonna snitch you out, bro. I'm gonna tell
was
Mickey
like,
that you freaking peeled out in front of his house and took off back to Edinburgh, and you left me there.
I sure did.
That's how toxic we are.
That's
I'm
awesome.
playing.
Nah, yeah,
playing.
it's normal couple stuff.
He
yeah.
got me Whataburger afterwards.
Oh,
Made up for it. Yes.
You had to.
yeah.
You had to.
Yeah. He was like, "Where are you? Are you at the corner store?" And I was like,
At least, just tell me
No.
you're safe.
"I'm home."
Yeah.
No, not even. It wasn't even.
I hope you
He's like,
didn't.
"Where are you? Did you go to the store or something?" I was like, "No, I came home." And he's like, "You did what?" "I came home. I was already in bed watching TV."
What were you
like,
watching?
SVU.
Oh, that's good.
You know, so I was like,
Typical, yeah.
And he's like, he got home and he's like, "I cannot believe you left me there." And I was like, "You left me in the truck." Well, I mean,
Yeah.
don't leave me in the truck. Ask me if he's left me in the truck since.
Nope.
Probably not. No.
No. He takes the keys if he leaves.
Exactly. You're in the truck all day long. This whole Sunday I wanted to. I'm taking the keys off.
Stay in the truck, but give me the keys.
We've evolved. You know what? I am no longer Freddy Honda. I'm Freddy Honda. I've evolved like a Pokemon.
Actually,
I'm sorry. I apologize
yeah,
for that.
actually, now that I think about it, I think that's happened to me too. I think Priscilla left me at La Playa one time.
It happens,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I've been left
La
at
Playa?
places too.
Yeah, La Playa.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, I've had to walk. You know, I've done a lot of walking back in the day. But
Yeah.
then you got bus systems too. So
It's the same we learned.
you actually those
Ubers.
days are like the best days because then you end up running into new places you have never even seen before. And you know, it becomes a whole new day out of it. You know?
So envious of JB. He could have his best days or some of the worst
After
freaking
he was
days.
being left.
Like,
You
no.
never know, dude. You never know.
Wow, it seems that's
That's
not the case
funny.
for me, JB. Those don't seem to be my best days. But I'm glad you're having a good time. All right. Either way, all right, we're already hitting like over an hour and a half. But
Oh man.
hey, do you know what?
I've been crying this whole time. Too,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for,
Thank you for having
coming
us,
on,
bro, for
dude.
sure.
Yeah, and congratulations on all your success and
Thank
the fact that,
you.
man, yeah, you guys have really caught on to this momentum online, and it seems to only be gaining more momentum now.
Yeah.
Like you pretty much have it down to you guys have your formula down.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, once again, we appreciate you for coming on. Anything else before
Thank
we
you for having
before we
us.
finish
Just a
up?
big shout out, man, to everybody who watched or is about to watch, or even like anybody who follows you guys or follows Popular Loner or our page. You know, always showing love. It's too many people to be able to say one by one, right? But thank you guys so much from deep down inside our hearts. Every time that we've needed help, or like not needed help, but like every time, like, you know, we've asked for prayers because of my wife, or, you know, when she was in the hospital and whatnot, like a lot of people like really showed their support.
Yeah.
And it's a big thank you to everybody, man. Like I said, we go in these platforms to be able to give thanks to everybody, because it's like I said, without them we're nobodies, and without God we're nobody. And big shout out to everybody.
Yeah, agree with you 100%. And do you know, I got all the positive vibes from your video once I started like actually going through them. Yeah, they're all like very positive and, you know, like comedy videos, feel good stuff. Yeah, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So once again, thank you all for joining. Thank you for watching.
Thank you,
Really
guys.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And yeah, have a great rest of your night. We will see you all next week on the
Tuesday.
Mickey.
Just kidding.
On Friday, we're not going to be here on Tuesday. We will see you all next Friday on the Mickey G channel.